And for more analysis, Evans Ufeli, who is a legal practitioner and political affairs analyst, joins me now. Thank you very much for joining me. Now, what's your assessment of the reshuffled portfolios? We have Abubakar Momo reassigned to the newly created Federal Ministry of Niger Delta Development from the Federal Ministry of Youth. What's your impression of that development?
For cabinet, whether immediately or after appointments have been made, the reshufflement sometimes come with certain reason for which the president ordinarily is not bound by law to make such elaborate reason for such appointments or reshufflements. But one would have expected that since the president took the whole time allowed by law within which to constitute his cabinet, that it would have been a watertight process for which by now we should have the ministers already assigned to their duties and they're ready to go to work. But after the last set of ministers were named, and we noticed that the minister of Niger Delta was not, Niger Delta Commission was not there. So the reshufflement which has been done, best known to the government, is one that we help to project this administration. It is quite too very early to begin to judge the ministers. The president have made series of mistakes, correcting them and making more mistakes. But perhaps we'll see what the ministers are going to do. We cannot say that it is a good reshufflement or it's a bad one, because the ministers are all new. The government itself is a new one. It's a new administration. They will require time. Time will unveil whether or not Nigerians made the right choice as regards this administration. There are a lot of very technically bad moves that have been made. We hope they will be corrected as early as they can. The ministerial appointment, in like manner, we cannot say the appointments were bad or good, even though some persons have criticized heavily that if it were these persons that the president intended to appoint, why did it take that long to put them together? Well, I know that we are all going to wait and see how best this administration turns out, the respective ministers who have just been sworn in, and the way the administration will go, how they will direct the administration, and how they will administer the dividend of democracy. So Nigerians are waiting.
Mr. Ufeli, I'm sorry I have to cut you short here. Let's talk about the new FCT minister, the new sheriff in town, in person of former Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, who has begun talking tough. Now, is it too early to start making threats?
Well, yeah, Wike have that propensity. He has that propensity to talk tough. It has been his characteristic. So he's just exhibiting his person. What he's trying to say that if you have done anything wrong structurally in the FCT, your structure will go down. And he's saying it with such virulence finality, as he had done in Rivers State. Is one man that have held the doctrine of morality as regards governance very high esteem, even though there are a lot of people who criticize him to say that he has done a lot of corrupt things too. But for me, saying that I have assumed office and I'm going to ensure that the right things are done, I'm going to ensure that those who have violated the structural master plan of the FCT will pay dearly for it. The consequences are with them. If you know you have not done anything wrong in the FCT, you have nothing to fear. If he's going to do this based on law, based on the structure of the FCT, that will be okay. What is not acceptable is when he uses this position to victimize people.
Sorry, I have to cut you short. Thank you very much for your time and your contribution.